What's up, guys? Welcome to ExZacklyGaming. My name is Zach, and today we are back with more 60 Parsecs. Now, last time we had a genius and a baby. We got Captain Emmett. We got baby Bronco. He's out on an expedition right now. We landed on Robotofu again, and we're going to see if we can get into some different shenanigans than last time. So let's go without further ado. Captain, I found something interesting on the surface of the planet. Looks like somebody passed their time by playing a supersized version of tic-tac-toe, but never completed this particular game. The game pieces consist of minerals that we could use. Now, I'm not one for ruining someone else's fun, but I think the winner is clear by looking at the board, so they shouldn't mind if we mess up their O's and X's. Should we take the liberty of gathering those pieces and using them as resources? Yeah. Let's get that bread, as they say, or get that resources. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well as get that bread, but you know what I mean. The dismantling of the supersized tic-tac-toe game in progress was a success. Whoever abandoned it was nowhere to be seen, and you returned with quite a hefty load of minerals. Hey, 25, that's nice. Yes, they were a bit hard to carry to the ship, being ginormous and all, but you performed splendidly. That'll teach them to leave their toys lying on the floor, or planet surface in this case. I'm sure nobody will mind. Oh, and I'm starving. I can go another day. Hello there, Captain. Might I ask why you're going through the files? You're not really meant to see the contents of my digital storage unit. Huh. Protox. That's a fun file. Just please don't... Oh, no. What have you done? You shouldn't have ran the program. Protocol X initiated. That's a secret protocol. It was meant to be an experiment. The consequences of initiating this protocol will be severe. Use your skills and do something, Captain. Yeah. Genius. Genius. And he's gonna eat. We'll let him eat today. We'll make a soup. And we'll eat. I don't know if I've skipped days. I might not have. We'll let him eat anyway. Fuck it. Baby's gonna come back and he's gonna have food, so we'll be fine. Alright, we got genius Captain Emmett. Nothing bad's gonna happen from Protocol X. Not worried about it. Hey, baby's back. Protocol X has been disabled, Captain. You were smart enough to hack the computer and stop the dangerous program from launching at the last moment. Phew. I probably should have told you about Protocol X, Captain. It's an experimental program installed on the ship computer by the masterminds behind the Astro Citizen program. I'm not at liberty to divulge what it does exactly, but rest assured that it's a good thing you've stopped it in time. Baby returned from his expedition. He showed up exhausted, starved, and quite stressed out. His visit to the museum was rather educational. Did you know these automatons' programming has been set to 0% violence for the past few centuries? A few incredibly violent pictures and records shocked Baby so much he started backing away, stumbled, and suffered a painful fall. Baby scored some resources from a trash bin behind the museum. Hey, don't judge him. He seems proud. Hey, 47? Hell yeah, I'm not going to judge that. This trip was definitely educational. It's clear the history of life on this planet, organic or otherwise, reaches back further than human history. I found it especially interesting that there seemed to be a different civilization here before the robots took over. Baby continues to be your friend, crafting completed. Hey, we made soup. You might want to secure some rations for yourself. Damn, Baby didn't bring back any soup? Okay, well, that's not great. Baby, you're just tired, though, which is awesome, because next we can send you to the library. We're just going to start knocking off places that we've been. So next is library. Go learn something, baby. Right. What do we got? Captain, the communication module remains broken. We're completely deaf. Blind, even. If it's entirely possible someone is out there, maybe looking for us. But we won't know until the issue is solved. Yeah, I'm not worried about a communicator right now, honestly. I'm kind of just worried about making food for Baby and I. So we're going to skip a day. Hopefully Baby will be rested. And then we'll send Baby out and let him do some exploring. Your lack of a hell-color communicator. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares about the communicator. Let's send Baby out. Yep, you're going, Baby. You got it. You're going to take the vest. You're going to take the gun, just in case, Baby. Why not? It's a pretty chill planet, but you never know. There's nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you... Captain, would you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait, could this be boredom? Yes, I've heard that you humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Yeah, let's use that. That way Captain doesn't go crazy by himself. Can't make another food, so I guess we do have enough materials. Let's fuck it. Let's make a communicator. Let's satiate that need at least. Satiate? Is that the right word for building a communicator? Maybe if you're hungry for a communicator. My hunger for a communicator must be sated or satiated. Leave a comment, guys. Let me know. All my English majors out there. All right. Sometimes my vocabulary gets the best of me. I'm like, I know a lot of words, but the meanings get mixed up sometimes. All right, next day. Oh, I need to feed Baby. Yeah, let's feed Baby. I'm glad that they have that little option there at the end. Because Baby definitely needs food if he's going to go back out. Day 30. We're cruising along. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, but you managed to turn it around with a puppet show. The only puppet you had was the sock, so it was more of a monodrama than anything else. It was still a very powerful spectacle, probably the best in this part of the galaxy. You feel proud, don't you? In fact, the show was so intense that the sock is now unusable, just another sacrifice in the name of art. Well, great. If baby left to visit the local library, perhaps he'll come back having learned a thing or two from this civilization. You're still quite alert, you could use some more rations, and we made a communicator, finally. What are the odds, Captain? Or what are the odds? Captain Ellis, there's an Astro Citizen emergency cargo crate lying nearby. Zzz. I had to check. The odds are infinitesimally small. Unfortunately, it is empty, but for a single syringe in a small box. Oh, but for a single syringe in a small box. The label is blurry thanks to the cheap Astro Citizen ink. The Soviets got one thing right in using pencils. Do you want to use the mystery syringe on yourself? Yeah, why not? Let's see what happens. I mean, you find a mystery syringe, you're going to stab it into yourself. I think that's what they teach you, right? They're like, hey, if you find anything and you're not certain what it is, go ahead and jam that thing into you. That way you're set. Okay? Always. That's a PSA. Always jab miscellaneous needles into yourselves, guys. How are you feeling today, Captain? Much better, apparently, after you injected yourself with that syringe. Yes, the intravenous roulette paid off. It must have contained SLARP. Standard issue liquid for Astro Citizen rejuvenation and holistic improvement. Yeah, improvement? Don't ask me about the capitalized P. Your base mental and physical abilities were improved, for the time being at least. Baby is still exploring the outside world. Hey, and we made a lighter. And he's starving again. Well, you're going to wait a day. I know what day it is now, and I'm not feeding you until the next day. Something fell from the sky in a flash, and now you're surprised we are surrounded by a swarm of red-winged somethings. Of course, I anticipated this. This is scenario number 87,394B. The small creatures are flying into our walls in waves, causing the hull to reverberate like a speaker. Are you God? They reverberate. For generations, we have been searching for the one who thinks outside the hive. Each jump from planet to planet decimates us. Are you the one? For one, I believe you deserve a cult following, Captain, but the choice is yours. Yeah, why not? Let's see, Leia. You know what? I am the one. I am. Well, you know, yep, I'm the guy you're looking for. I got this cow statue to prove it. The swarm of tiny red aliens spoke to you through the hull's vibration. You tried answering, but they just hovered over our ship like flies over fresh manure. Then you took the artifact, and the improbable happened. They moved in unison with your movements. You spoke, anticipating their questions, and they flew in response. Your minds must have touched, and the alien flies trusted you. The thickest group split midair, revealing a book. They carried it gently through the air into your hands, then flew in synchronicity with your lips as you read passages to them. In the end, they circled you reverently and sped away, leaving the book and your mind for good. Your stomach remains empty. All right, yeah, we'll eat. We'll eat now. And they gave us a book, so we're slowly accruing other things. We do need more food, so hopefully baby will come back with that. But we're also gonna make, well, baby's coming back with food, so we probably need a first aid kit for baby just in case. Let's do that. How much? I only have enough for one, so yeah, let's make a first aid kit. We have a visitor, Captain, a sentient robot, introducing himself as Charles D12, has welcomed us to the planet of his people and is asking us for aid. He hurt his arm in a fall and requires assistance. This is some advanced technology, Captain. I'm not sure if we can do much to help poor Charlie here, though perhaps you could improvise a solution. Yeah, let's tape old Charles up. What's up, Charles? We got you taped up, man. Last time we did the two robot lovers ending, so maybe we'll try to do a different one this time. You fixed up the wandering robot's arm using some tape, truly the cornerstone of human invention. Charlie, he said I could call him Charlie, was properly impressed and offered to repay the favor. Charlie the robot suggested that a breathing apparatus might be useful for us on the planet's surface, as the atmosphere is low in oxygen. He happened to have one on him, found one on one of his walks, and graciously gifted it to us. He left, promising to throw in a good word for us to his compatriots. Hey, nice. Right, still working on that. Baby's still out. Hopefully he'll be back soon. Captain, the communications, fine, for the love of God, let's fix the communications console. Like, damn. All right, I get it, you want communications. Hey, baby's back, and he brought food, at least a little bit. Great success, Captain, great success. I'm doing the Borat every time I hear that. The communicator attached to a communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us. Eventually. Baby returned from his library excursion quite exhausted, probably from all the heavy reading. He complains about a rumbling stomach. I judge his mental state to be a little off. Baby says the library is a little boring, but nevertheless impressive. Rows of screens and thousands of data disks on display everywhere. Baby ventured into a particularly dark corner of the building. He fell a few times and banged his head pretty hard while finding his way back to the main corridor. Baby did learn something useful during his trip. When he came back, he pointed out a few things around the shuttle that we could repurpose for crafting. Hey, and we got chemicals. That can be used to make food. Baby acquired a working communicator. Son of a bitch, baby. You couldn't have waited. He did not expect to stumble upon one out there, but there it was, an old sock. Could it be ours? Hey, so now we got a sock and we'll have a first aid kit back. Where does all this soup come from? It's the greatest mystery of the universe and everything. Anyway, baby brought back some soup. This trip had the potential to uncover technology of the Astro Citizen creators could only dream of. If only the human mind wasn't so limited. You could use some more rations, alright? Potential to uncover technology Astro Citizen creators could only dream of. Yeah, if only the human mind wasn't so limited. I wonder if there's something else I could bring? I don't know. I don't know what I could bring. We're recovering a signal from deep space. It seems to be a pulsar, except its pulse isn't like anything I've ever seen before. Pulsars are neutron stars with an extremely fast rotation. They emit beams of electromagnetic radiation that can appear to be intelligent in origin, but this one is intelligent in origin. Do you want to decode the message? Yeah, let's let Emmett do that. That's no offense, baby, but you get some rest. You're tired. All right, next day. Baby's about to be sent right back out, so he's got to go to that robot village and talk to him. You rushed to decode the Pulsar's message. It was an advertisement. Don't miss ExZack Sports Emporium. Voted best in the universe. Free gun giveaways still going on. Sorry, I didn't use my advertisement voice. Turn left off the super strand in 462 Parsecs. Muting this ad may lead to death. That's more like Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. That's more like fucking, God, I just forgot the word monster truck. You waited, but no guns appeared anywhere. What a lame giveaway. You're still quite alert. Your stomach feels rather empty. All right, can't say if you're engineering skill or dumb luck, but you're able to craft a high quality item. Nice, all right. Comms officer and friend. All right, baby, you're going back out, man. We got to go to the, yeah, we're going to the village. We're going to the village, baby Bronco. You're going to bring your vest and you're going to bring your mask. And we're going on a peace mission. We don't need to bring a gun to the peaceful robots. Our water recycler is overheating. The overheating itself isn't the problem. The system has safeguards. The problem is we store our minerals under the water recycler. I'm worried that any minerals there, even leftover traces, could melt or boil if exposed to too much heat. That could be hazardous. A manual reset could work, but will be tough. Do you want to try it? Yeah. Don't want to lose any minerals or resources. Baby's going to go out. So we got that squared away. All right. Let's feed baby just to make sure he's not super hungry. Next day. Day 36. Okay, we're moving along nicely. You opted to manually reset the overheating water recycler. The job was harder than you expected. The Astro Citizen patented water recycler guide specifically warns against not releasing any steam jets during such repairs. The steam jets you let loose vaporize some of the exposed minerals stored next to the recycler. You're lucky they didn't vaporize you too. Damn, we lost a lot of minerals. Baby went off to explore the nearby robotic settlement. Hopefully he won't run into too much trouble. And I'm starving. We'll eat tomorrow. Captain's fine. Captain, I'm detecting a troubling buildup of mental tension. Recommended course of action, throw an epic party. I took the liberty of inviting myself. How about we invite someone new, eh, Captain? Someone you don't know. Or we make ourselves a new companion. Yes, how do we do it? Why not? Let's give him the sock. We'll have a sock day. Baby's out. And hopefully it doesn't use up the sock. And it did. That was one super party, Captain. I loved how you put a sock on your hand yesterday and pretended it's a person. Mysterious Mary Jane, apparently. You've had quite a lively debate with it, too. Well, desperation breeds unexpected chatmates, doesn't it? I found it a little weird when you started arguing with the sock and eventually tore it apart. You've got quite a temper, Captain. The most important part is you blew off some steam. Right, so now he'll eat today. We probably need to make a sock. Yeah, we got the materials. Let's do that. We're good on food for now. Baby will bring back some. Interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the wall panels. A hidden room, maybe? A secret stash? It'd be worth checking out. Yeah, use the agility. He's limber. He'll be able to pop over that wall. Day 38. Come on, let's get in that wall and get some food. Yesterday, I brought to your attention the hidden space behind one of the wall panels. You did your best to access it, but to no avail. We'll probably never learn what's on the other side. My computations suggest there's only a 1% chance of there being any treasure, like a really big soup can. In short, definitely not worth the trouble. Right, sir, do you hear that? Roll up for Captain Cerberus's Cosmic Carnival. Can you shave a Scote's eyeballs within 30 tachyons? Can you answer our pop quiz at 10 G's? Try your hand and win valuable prizes. There's a floating pan-galactic fun fair outside. 2 games look pertinent. A 0G wire loop game and a space time-bending maze. Test your dexterity or your mind. Yeah, we're doing mind. If there's one thing Emmett's good at, it's testing that mind of his. Day 39, all right. Hey, we made a sock, nice. Before Captain Cerberus's Cosmic Carnival flew off, you decided to try the Zorbator's Labyrinth. An endless loop, Zorbators, not Zorbarators. Zorbator's Labyrinth, an endless loop wormhole maze, stocked by the many-mouthed Zorbator. Zorbator is better than Zorbator. You stayed focused and swiftly found the route out. The manager, a sentient clown costume, begrudgingly handed over a battery. Hell yeah, that'll probably come in handy. Crafting completed, new item available, sock puppet. Yeah, now let's make a soup can. Captain, a transmission was received while you were asleep. I took the liberty of decoding the message for you. What I found were geographic coordinates leading to a place not far from here. Oh, the message also mentioned you should bring a sock puppet with you. It doesn't say why. Will you answer the call? No, we're not doing that this time. We're gonna go a different route. We're gonna see how long we can be on Robotofu here and see what goes on. Day 40. Oh God, baby, are you alright? You don't look good. When you reach the location from the transmission's coordinates, you can see somebody sneaking off in the dark behind a big rock. A little suspicious, although you did not bring the sock puppet the stranger asked for. How forgetful of you. Baby came back from the nearby robot village. The place isn't big, just a few streets and a few dozen robotic families at most. All of them peaceful. Anyway, Baby's state is a little fragile. He is famished and his mental state is questionable. Baby walked through the weird, bad-smelling fumes from some machinery. The mask filters were completely covered up by black, greasy film. Ew. Baby found some small dusty rocks and even a few gems behind the robotic houses. Nice. The inhabitants of the village were kind enough to give Baby directions to the bomb craters and the robot statue. Who transported these outside our solar system? So strange. Anyway, Baby has returned bearing soup. Baby was pleasantly surprised by this trip. The automatons might keep their distance a little, but they're friendly enough. That's good news. Baby is in poor health. He looks weak. His life is at stake, Captain. Consider sharing the first aid kit with him while there's still time. Damn, poor Baby. Yeah. Here, the first aid kit, and get some food. Are you okay? You're okay on hunger. You're weak. You don't look good, Baby. Yeah, let's get... Sandy's okay. You're just weak. Give you the first aid kit. Let's see. What can we make? We'll make more soup. I am a machine, and machines cannot hear voices. The voices that I'm not hearing right now are getting very loud, though. Oh, you hear them too? My weight sensors are picking up something as well. A two-dimensional species. That explains why my cameras miss them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, the voices are approaching fast. The air inside the door looks very very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. How will you defend us? Yeah, let's cast some shadows on those guys. He's weak and tired, so he'll get some rest. I think everything else is alright. We're making food. We got plenty of food stocked up, so that can last us a long time. Captain's probably going to be fine. A two-dimensional species invaded your ship. You could not see them coming until you turned on a lighter. Suddenly, the empty space around you cast a multitude of shadows on every surrounding wall. Invisible to the 3D world most of the time, they could not handle the spotlight. Bashfully, they slipped out one by one. Staring might be impolite, but apparently rudeness wins battles. You both look bolder and stand a little straighter since that victory. Baby assures you can still count on his friendship. Crafting completed. Hey. Alright, you're going to eat. You're going to eat, because then you're going to go outside. You're vigorous, though, which is great, because you need to go... Where? Bomb craters are going to be rough, probably, but let's go to the big robot statue. We'll go to the bomb craters later. Baby, you're going to the big robot statue. You're going to bring that, and then we'll come back if you need the battery or something. I don't want to send you with a battery and you break it or lose it. Captain, we're receiving a coded transmission of unknown origin. It could be a distress signal, a message of some sorts, or pretty much anything else. We won't know until we listen to it. Should I play the transmission? Yeah, why not? And they're both eating. Boom, next day, baby, go to the big robot statue. Day 42. We have received a transmission yesterday. Turns out it was a message from another group of survivors, lost in space and pleading for help. Unfortunately, it is impossible to pinpoint the exact location of your fellow castaways. However, the knowledge that you are not alone out here is enough to make you feel much better. Mentally, at least. Who knows, maybe one day you'll find him. Baby left for a walk around the robot statue. Looks pretty rusty from the distance. You might want to secure some rations for yourself. Nah, he's fine. Captain, we have unwanted visitors. A horde of robotic penguins have the shuttle completely surrounded. They appear hostile, unless they're brandishing those knives for some other reason. They're lawn penguins, Captain. The kind of cheap decoration a wealthy robot would put in his front garden. Their computers have all been hijacked by a murderous virus. How will you deal with them? I don't know what the artifact's gonna do, but I'm curious. I don't want to shoot them because this is a planet of peace, hopefully. So maybe I can just show them a cow statue and they'll leave. That's the running theory. You held the artifact over your head and confidently walked out into the crowd of robotic lawn penguins that surrounded the shuttle. The sacred frippery commands you leave these premises, you said. The yard penguins' red eyes stared and stared. Eventually, the tired new robotic decorations all lowered their knives and waddled away backwards, still staring. So many questions. You didn't sleep at all after that. Yeah, what the hell just happened there? Hey, it worked though. That's all that matters. Captain, remember the transmission we received recently? The one with the mysterious coordinates? It's back. Whoever sent it must still be waiting out there. The transmission keeps reminding the listener. Yeah, we're not doing the sock puppet thing. We're doing a different route. We're going a different way. I don't want to do that this time. We're not going that route. Day 44. Wow, that was short. When you reach the location for the transmission's coordinates, you can see somebody sneaking off in the dark behind a big rock. A little suspicious, although you'd not bring the sock puppet the stranger asked for. Baby has found his way back from the robot statue. He's really tired and is asking if somebody could warm up some soup for dinner. He looks a little confused. Baby tried to climb the statue's shoulders. This figure is centuries old and not very safe for climbing. The armor got scraped during a fall. As usual, Baby kept an eye out for anything useful. Sure enough, some colorful crystals were found. Who transported these outside our solar system? So strange. Anyway, Baby brought back rations. Baby is pretty sure that the statue was erected by the automatons for the automatons. It represents every one of them alone and their peaceful society as a whole. Alright. Well, this night just got interesting. A nightmare wakes you up. As you adjust your eyes to the darkness, you suddenly realize that you are not alone. You can make out a silhouette of a person in the shadows. It's motionless, but it seems to be staring right at you. Yeah, let's light that up and see what's going on there. Let's repair the armor. We have the stuff for it, yeah, and we got the soup. How much soup do we have? 9? Yeah, we're good. Okay, so let's repair his armor. The mask is still good. Let's let baby rest. And let's skip to the next day. Day 45, all right. That was a fun night, Captain. When you woke up, you noticed someone standing in the shadows. The figure didn't move, it just stared. Terrified, you used a lighter to see the mysterious visitor clearly. And, believe it or not, your worst nightmare turned out just to be a mask hanging on a coat rack. You were so spooked. Quite funny, really. I'm sure we will laugh about it tomorrow. Here, I'll start now. Ha ha. You are very mentally stable. Baby is still vigorous. Repairs completed. Yeah, so we got the armor. Nice. All right. So, baby, what's next? Captain, there's a huge construct of some kind approaching the shuttle. It's neither animal nor robot. It's made out of moving crystal lattices, like a giant walking crystalsaurus. Ow, that was one hell of a hit. The crystalsaurus slammed into the shuttle and is currently scraping the hull open with its claws? Butt? I don't know. I think it's trying to extract our minerals. Captain, how will you stop this? Yeah, we're gonna shoot that motherfucker. Now, baby, you're going on kind of a treacherous journey to the bomb craters here, but that's all right, because you got your armor. You got your little mask there. I should probably send him with a communicator, but I don't really have time, so. We could upgrade the... What can we upgrade? That would be good. The communicator? Why not? Let's see what happens. We got enough power. Yeah, we got enough soup, too. Did we feed baby? No, let's feed him. That way he can go out and be all vigorous. All right, baby, I believe in you. I'm going to shoot a crystalsaurus for us. Crystalsaurus for us. You fired a warning shot at the crystalsaurus' feet. It was a grazing hit, but it worked. The crystalsaurus roared and galloped away. That shot blew off enough stuff from the crystalsaurus' foot for us to harvest it for resources. Yay, minerals! Baby left to explore a bunch of holes in the ground. We're riveting. You're still facing starvation, Captain. You won't survive long if you don't eat something. And we got the stereo communicator, so we upgraded it even more. Right, let's get him some food, and I think I'm going to end that one here for the day, guys. If you did like this one, be sure to like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let's see how long we can survive on Robotofu and what we can get up to. Bye.